Hello everybody. So in this video we are going to watch my 108 global millions 1 mil guaranteed final day. I'm going to make a final table in this one. We're gonna have a massive run in this one. It's like 110 115 gay for first. uh it's kind of been like like this tournament was played kind of long time ago, but like it was very interesting final table. We'll talk about some mistakes I made. I'm pretty sure, like, I remember basically playing this. It was like 6, 7 a.m. In the final table. There was so much going on, and I was super tired. And I do think there was some stuff I could have done a little bit different. So let's see how it goes. So, Jack na 8-0. That's kind of loose. So, China Booker. I guess that will say it all, huh? That will say it all. China Booker. I'm not going to play Jack 5 suited. He can be loose, but I cannot be that loose. So over here, I opened our friend China Booker 88 called. Probably gonna play like just go hard at him. So whenever somebody's playing very wide ranges, they are very often do overfold on certain streets, and they are too sticky on the rivers to call down. So you want to value bet more thinly, try to get that value in general against such players. So 5k over there. Not going to review that today, but there will be video of that one, I believe, as well. So just jumping around with action, huh? So we open big blind defense. We are 22 out of 45. I don't mind barreling there. Nah, with this one, no. I have open ender, and like I don't want to face a jack jam basically. So we face very small bet size. I'm not 100% sure. Like, would love to jam, so to speak, right? But once they bet so small, it's kind of like, ugh, they can still have ace 10. So I don't mind jamming. I do think like smaller sizings are better probably in that case, in that situation. So ace 8 will muck that one. Ace king against jack 3. I guess that guy didn't have blinds. Wow, a lot of action happening. What I edit is this. 2 out of 18. Ace king against pocket tens. That's a huge flip. Probably for a chip lead, right? Like if we are already 2 out of 12. In GG, it's always going to be kind of like whenever you deep, it's actually very shallow you play. I would say this looks even kind of deep, I would say. Typically, final two tables in GG, you playing like 20 effective or something along those lines. So another all in over here. 1 out of 15. We win again. Got to get lucky with those. So tens against eights. Damn, just like rushes to the final table, huh? Win another all in. Obviously, these are just like standard spots, especially on GG. It does happen in GG because you blink so shallow. It's a lot of flipping and all in. You need to be somewhat lucky, so to speak. So it looks like we defended. Gonna raise here with jack 8. Don't mind it. I don't mind calling either. I think both options are fine. We're raising very small though. I don't think we want to raise like overly big. And no. And nothing. Okay, so we in final table. We are chip plating. We're playing against the second in chips. So whenever you're playing final table and you're playing like your first, and let's say you play a second in chips, you really like, even though you get to pressure, but if it's 74 big blinds deep, you're not going to get money in so easily, right? So you kind of want to like, it's almost like you like, hey, let's kind of like play small ball type of poker. So I kind of like this hand. Could maybe size bigger on the river though. So getting called by pocket eights. Yeah, I think maybe like bigger on the river, but like not the end of the world. The EV of the bet size will be probably very similar. This is kind of annoying spot. He's such a shorty, 4.6. The idea over here is because I have such a massive stack, I probably just have to call it off over here. If I had let's say I had 10 big blinds, your odds to make these type of calls are way worse because of the risk, the way the risk premium is going to work. So over here we're calling small blind 7 big blind jam, kind of similar. 7, is there any, like one guy has 20, like I guess call. I don't mind the fault though. Yeah, it's like it is kind of problematic if you have so much chips, so to speak. Or like, it's not problematic, it's a great thing, right? But you need to be somewhat like careful with these call downs, and you do get like a lot easier to get the correct odds to make calls. Am I going to barrel? Yeah, there we go. So that 25th BAM was middle stack, right? Whenever you playing middle stack, it's totally fine to go ham, go bananas. How did I not stack the guy who has set there, and I have a straight? Obviously, very very lucky situation, but like, how didn't I not stack the guy there? Man, a lot of 5K spoilers there, huh? I will be covering that 5K as well. Maybe this video will be both. Yeah, this will go out first. So we against Haverham, Indian irregular. At the time, I did not know that, but I can tell you, tell you, I know that now. It's a well-known Indian poker player. So we go for a raise. Very annoying turn guard. Basically, ace jack got there. All the flush draws got there. I guess I don't mind like betting small. Not that big of a fan of my river bet there. Kind of feels like I should be betting larger. Pocket kings, ugh. Just call. Oof, what a line! What a line! One thing I would like to say about this final table was I was definitely feeling. First of all, I'm big stack, right? And another thing was there was so much weaker players. So basic at the time I didn't know the Haver guy is Indian reg. That was one thing. Uh, Maybe I knew at this point. I know I didn't know it right away. And Molinelli, that is a reg, basically one reg. So 50 big blinds, queens against the small blind, not good spot. So you need to kind of do it, but it's kind of like sucks, so to speak. It's kind of like just a really bad cooler. These things happen. So now we are the short stack, and then against ace queen, and then on a flop. So whenever you have 9 big blinds, you obviously have to put all the money in the middle. Like you are the shortest stack. It's like standard spot. So over here, small 3-bet, really like this. So if you play your final levels, and these are the spots, you do need to start non-all-in 3-betting at 15 big blinds with top of your range. You can have a couple of flops as well. So kings against jacks. Lucky for us. Are we going to hold? Yes, lady. So going for that comeback, huh? Going for that comeback, huh? BBC Brieflop Sharks and Trainer, the most effective way to train and improve your poker skills. Get yours now. So king jack over here, open. Must be a weird spot with like some holdings for the big blind here. Just calls. Hmm, don't mind the bet, I guess. We should be ahead of big blind's range. Yeah, and small blind range is kind of whatever. And we hold. There we go. So three-handed. We have locked up 64,000 at this point. Ooh, I'm not a big fan of this probably. Yeah, so you 100 and 112, 113. I think Ace Queen suited is probably good to three bet get it in here against chip leader. I'm not 100% sure why I didn't. But this was at the point like it was very late. Like I was super tired. I remember very well that. So I'm not a big fan of this call. At that point, I was like, like your ranges changed three-handed actually in final labels because the risk premiums have a kind of large change, and that this time I probably were not like I definitely were not that studied in three-handed final labels. So three bet makes more sense to me pre-flop. It's not the end of the world to call, but still like meh, no value there. Don't mind to click in a raise every now and then. Mostly you are supposed to be calling here against isolations. We go for a check call. Check fold over here. Yeah, nice. Not the greatest of cards on the turn for like it's good card for him to barrel. So at this point, you guys can see that the Voy guy has a deal button. So that was actually something I after I played this tournament. I think I talked about it on some of my streams as well. Like next day I streamed or whatever. Basically, when it ended, I was kind of like reflecting on like what did I did good, what did I do bad, right? And I was so tired at this point, and looking at back at it like very next day, it was kind of like I should have 100% made deal. If even if I thought I will have edge, it wasn't worth it. And I think we'll see how I play heads up when we get there. Spoilers. But like I definitely like I remember heads up. I was thinking we I think maybe we even discussed the deal. So queens obviously need to get it in against ace 10 suited, but I don't really know why I didn't do it. And it's kind of like if there is no edge, like ah, there we go. The idea is I should take my EV if the payouts are 113,000 in general. Like it makes a lot of sense if even if you play against Rex, it's just or like non-Rex, like you like it's like a question. You have a heads up match for 35,000. So are you willing to take 17.5k and play this guy heads up if assuming it's 50-50, right? Like probably not gonna do that, right? I'm not a heads up player, so to speak. So everything considered at that time, I do think we should have made deal. I don't remember if we did or not discuss it, but like I remember about it. So I do think deals are undermade in general. You in tournaments, like as soon as you play big fields, the first place is going to be worth so much. If you get heads up three-handed, it's like take your EV and be happy with it, so to speak. At least that's what I think. There are some spots maybe not to take it when you play very bad players or something, and like kind of whatever, or like if the money is like kind of small, let's say you play for like $1,000 heads up match, so to speak. There we go. We get paid. Beautiful stuff. Like the line. But yeah, like a couple of like deal making stuffs. But yeah, like at this point, I remember even when I played this, I was like, man, I am so tired. Like and I don't know, like it was so weird. You just do some bad decisions. I think this was one of the bad decisions that I should have made the deal. We are chip leading though. Yeah, don't mind. So these are the spots where like you need to bluff at frequencies, right? Because like you can't always bluff all your like bad hands, but you need to do it at frequencies. So I don't think the combos matter that much. Like sheer insolver it would matter. I don't know what happened here. Why are we calling with a gut shot second street? Yeah, like just kind of feels like ugh. Yeah, like no no bueno. Although if then on the river, we stacking and scooping everything, huh? So open, but yeah, over here I probably played kind of bad in heads up as well. Like that's everything like together. It was just like poor decision making by me. So bought it. There we go. Call by this. That's fine. Bet small. I don't mind. We have a gotcha. Two overs to 4 and 3. Kind of fine barreling card. I think this is a pretty good candidate to triple off though. Ooh, am I tripling this one? Whoa, wow. Why do I size down though? Basically I'm repping the king, right? I'm not repping the 10 if I size down. Maybe sometimes some boats or something to take this line. Very like interesting. I don't mind that. Like maybe I am supposed to be sizing like this on the river because he should have quite like once I second barrel, I make his range have a lot of 10x in there, right? And once he has a lot of 10x, you can't really go too big. Just kind of felt like a little bit like, yeah, I don't know. I think maybe it actually makes sense how I played. Actually, it makes sense because he's going to have very 10x heavy range there. So yeah, I think it actually makes a lot of sense. I was just thinking from my value, so I guess I'm supposed to be betting 10x to that size as well. It is possible. I was thinking of that when I was playing. Yeah, like ugh, kind of weird spot with there. The like sizing wise, TV doesn't really matter. So we flop both. Basic check raise. Love to see it. So at this stack depth, you probably just want to call. You just want to give him a rope. Whenever the like stack to bot ratio is very small, all your like nut type of equity that has nothing to scare of doesn't really fast play because it's very easy to get money in on turns and rivers, even if check happens and stuff like that. So you do kind of slow play. Over here, another call, perfect. And on the river, we're just hoping our opponent to jam, unless he has pocket fours. No, jack 8. There we go. And remember, that was a kind of long heads up match, so these are highlights, right? Limping 10 deuce, whatever, betting small. Probably just like get to showdown at this point. Okay, we get 2 pairs, so there's definitely betting. Oh, overbet. Nice. And yeah, they very interesting. He wanted to check raise me with a6, I guess, on the river, but I choose to overbet, so he was like, "Fuck that! I'll just, I will just call in that case." So double gutter plus flush draw, kind of smallish size. I don't mind it. I can still have 10x and stuff. I don't think you want to really go off this one though. Wow, I'm just going at it. Yeah, I'm not sure how big of a fan I am to take that one. Uh, I do block some stuff, but yeah, I'm not 100% sure. The idea is I'm gonna have so many other combos to choose to bluff, and I'd rather have him a Mr. Flush draw, extra folds, right? So small sizing over here makes perfect sense. But players can have straights. Also, we have kind of nice blockers to King 2, King 3. So, nice. He might be actually folding that to small size there. Who knows? So we're betting small. Aces deuce with 13 big blinds effective pre-flop. Neither player should have much ace-6, right? They just go all in pre. So a6 against ace5, and he's drawing dead, and there we go. GG's, guys. I hope you guys find these watching my replays useful, as like I tried to explain what was going on at the time, tried to analyze some hands, and yeah. Anyways, if you guys like this type of video, there are a lot in my channel. Subscribe, and I will see you there.